Thank you so much for being here in the channel again. Thanks to so much. So all my subscribers, thank you for all your support. To be honest, thanks to all of you. I keep so motivated to keep going, to keep doing these videos for all of you, to try to help you, to try to make a better place of this world. So thanks so much. So in the video of today, we are going to how to make failure disappear from our life. So how we are going to do that? I'm going to show you 8 tips or eight elements that you can put into practice to do not use that, to do not take that as part of your life anymore. So the first thing you are going to do is to eliminate that word from your vocabulary. You are not going to use that word anymore for anything. You are not going to use the failure anymore. That word is not going to exist in your vocabulary anymore. You're not going to use it for anything. No. Every time you are trying to say that word, you are going to say exactly what happened. I didn't dedicate enough time, I didn't do too much work, I wasn't concentrated enough, I spent too much time in entertainment and hobbies, I didn't work with the right team, whatever, but you're not going to use that word anymore. That word is not going to cease anymore. Because why this is so important? Because depend of the words you use, you are determining how an event is or how a situation is. You are using these particular words to tell how a moment is. So depending of the words you use, you will feel in one position or another to take the next step. So if you use that word, you are already putting yourself in a very bad position, that you maybe you are not good enough, or you are not able, or you cannot make it. However, if you use another words, you are recognizing. For example, if you say the truth, like I didn't put much attention, I didn't work with the right thing, I didn't have enough resources, you are assuming and facing the real problem why you didn't reach your goal. Sorry. So you have more probabilities to take the next step to do it, okay? So that's the first thing. The second thing you are going to do is to assume that you are now playing with advantages. You are playing now with advantages because now you know the way to reach the goal. You couldn't reach the goal, but you know the way. You did the way to get into that goal, but you couldn't reach it. So now you have to assume that you are playing with advantages in comparison with other people, or in relation with other people. You are playing with advantages. So what that means? That means that now you have more possibilities to reach your goal. Because you are not in the darkness, you know more than other people who haven't been there. Okay, so you have to assume that. Assume that now you are with advantages. Okay, so you are in a privileged position because you already tried. It's true that you didn't reach the goal, but you already tried. Some people didn't even try yet. Okay. So the third thing you are going to do is you are going to face the community. So you need to use your social intelligence. Because all these people you told that you were going to do the assessment, that you were going to do the job interview, that you were going to do the driving license, all these people that send you the text message telling you good luck, all the best, everything is going to be fine, everything is going to be fine. Now you have to face these people because they are going to ask you how everything went. So you need to tell them. It's true that in the communities, people who knows you more, who knows you less, people who give you more, people who give you less, people who are not your friends. So depending of the person, you know that you are entitled to give explanations or no. So you know that you don't have to give any personal explanation about your life to anyone if they don't deserve it. You just simply you can say, look, I wouldn't like to talk about that, or I prefer to do not talk about that, or yes, it's okay, but I prefer to leave it like that, or just I will try again. So in relation with this, I advise you to next time to do not tell anyone. It's not because they are no don't know you. It's because, for example, when they are sending you the text messages, you are going to waste the time listening or reading the text messages after you have to reply these text messages. All of that is time that you can be using to get prepared for the goal. I remember when I was doing my degree, the first years I used to go to the exam assessments like an hour ago and sit outside the classroom, and everybody started to come for the assessment, everybody started to talk, and at the end I went to the assessment more confused than how I arrived, because everybody talking, blah 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 blah. After I decided I wasn't going to do that anymore, just I went to the third floor or somewhere else, and I sit there quiet alone, and after just I arrived for the exact time the assessment was going to start. So you have to do the same. You have to concentrate in your goals, because that is going to make you maybe confused, distracted, more nervous, more nervous about the situation. Okay. So the first thing you are going to do is you are going to use your curiosity. Yeah, you are going to explore. You are going to analyze what did you do and what you didn't do to reach your goal. So once you know the things you did, you're going to see which ones you did right and which things you did wrong. Maybe you studied but you didn't study enough. Maybe you get ready but not the right clothes, or maybe you the night before you didn't sleep enough. I don't know. Maybe you were going to the driving license and because you didn't sleep well you have to coffees and you go too nervous to go to the assessment. So you need to examine these things, analyze what did you do right and what did you do wrong. And also you are going to analyze what you didn't do and you have supposed to do it. Maybe you're supposed to concentrate more or go to less party during these times of the assessments or the job interview, or you're supposed to know more about the company of the job interview. You know. You know why you didn't reach your goal. Okay. So once you know this, the fifth thing you are going to do is you are going to use your innovation, your creativity, your innovative skills. So you're going to use your creativity to find alternative ways to reach your goals if the other ones didn't help you. Mhm. Yes, you have to use alternative ways, alternative solutions. I don't know, maybe you have to do another kind of plan, or you have to go somewhere else and be isolated, or you need to save more money to be able to do more driving practices, or maybe you need to save money to get a private tutor to help you. I don't know. You know. So once you know the alternative solutions or the alternative measures to put into to be able to reach your goal, you are going to make a plan. Yes, that's the sixth thing you are going to do. You are going to make a plan. So you are going to make a timetable. You are going to see which resources you need. You need to know which actions you have to do. which days of the week you can dedicate to that, how much money you need, which professionals you need to get in touch. You need to get the plan done. Okay. So once you get the plan done, that you know everything exactly what you need, when, how, where, you know everything about your plan to reach your goal, you are going to get organized. You are going to start to purchase the resources if you need to buy materials, or you need to work extra hours to save the money, or you are going to get in touch with a professional and see which days they are available to teach you, or you are going to get rolling another driving school. I don't know. You know. So you are going to get organized. That's the seventh thing you are going to do. And the last thing you are going to do, the final and eighth thing, is go for it. Now you are going for your goal. You are going to give everything you can. You are not going to have any doubt now. You are very sure about what you're supposed to do, when, how, with what, and where. You know everything about it. So you are going for it. You are going for it and you are looking forward. You are not looking back. Yes. You are looking forward and you are going for your goal. Okay. So thanks so much. I wish this video have helped you a lot. Definitely the words we use give meaning to the things we do and to how we see ourselves and how we see the things we do and the things we create. So we have to be careful with that. And also we always have to assume that is another way to see the things. Is always another point of view of everything. And that we always have to take the positive. We have to take the negative but to correct it. But you will have to hold into the positive to keep moving forward. Okay. Thanks so much. I'm going to leave in the comments or in the description some videos that can help you in relation to it, like taking decisions about what you're supposed to do, or how to establish future goals. Okay. I'm also going to leave the links to my books. So please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done. It's free. And please press the bell so they can notify you when I upload a video. And please like the video if it helped you. So thanks so much again, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much, and I wish you all the best. As you wish it to me, pues I wish you multiply it per 10. Thanks so much. Thank you. Thank you. See you in the next video. Bye, 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 bye. Bye.